To my channel, and if you haven't already, click that like button and that subscribe button to be notified when new videos drop. Alright, before we get into today's topic, I'd like to acknowledge my grandmother. Today would have been her 89th birthday. She was born on June 30th, 1935, so I'm going to devote this video to you, Grandma. Alright, so today's topic is going to be short and simple, and it's about staying true to yourself. I'm going to share a small story that's inspired me to come up with this topic and just talk about what's going on in my mind. So a few days ago, a friend of mine was talking, he was mentioning how he was on Long Island in the Hamptons and around all these nice homes, these nice cars, and said, you know, all that stuff's great, but today I have true inner peace, and there is no price tag to that. And that really stuck with me because it's something that one must go through to understand and to be on that other side and say, there is really no amount of money that would equate to inner peace. For a long time, I used to think that putting status, putting money, putting cars in front of me is what made me happy. It's what brought me peace. But in retrospect, it really drove me further and further away from that. I had no purpose. I had no self-satisfaction, and I didn't know who I was. Today, I truly have that sense of identity, and I know who I am. And more importantly is I know what I want out of life. And that drives me to be the purpose that I am, to be the person that I am today, which gives me that inner peace and that calmness. And I think it's something that people, they can see it, but you have to just go through it. You must get to that other side to make that decision and say, I know I can go down this road right now, but I'm choosing not to because I know that it's going to rob me of my peace. There are so many distractions in this world, and our cell phones are the perfect example. How all these commercials, these texts, all this, it takes us away from getting to know ourselves and to actually listening to our hearts and what makes us happy and what brings us ultimately inner peace. And I think it's designed that way, right? It's all just short-term fixes for long-term problems. These past 2 years have been the best 2 years of my life because I focused on me, and everything else has just been falling into place. And for once in my life, I'm finally focusing on purpose rather than money. I'm focusing on calmness rather than chaos. And things are just falling into place because I realigned my focus. Finding my purpose has been the best thing that could have happened to me by far, because it made me the person that I am today and inspires me to become the man that I want to be. And it's important. Like, what am I doing behind closed doors? I incorporate positivity in, positivity out, because if I stay true to myself, my actions, they just follow. And having faith has really served me very well so far because I don't stress about these things that are out of my control. I ask myself, what can I do as long as I did everything that I can do? If there's nothing else, I must let it go. You must let it go in order to grow. Finding inner peace, there is no price tag to it. What I would love to know is what brings you inner peace and what inspires you to stay motivated, and how do you, most importantly, in a world full of distractions, how do you stay inspired and how do you stay true to yourself?